Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're gonna be doing the back glass here on Michael's truck. Not a hard job to do, only requires like a razor blade, possibly a little torch, and a rope. We can probably have this glass knocked out in probably an hour or less. So, without doing a lot of yapping, let's get some tools together and let's start removing this thing. All right, so let's get ourselves some tools together. I got a fresh new blade to go into the knife because this stuff eats up a blade, man. This one looks a little bit different than the last one that I did. And then I've got a torch also, just in case this stuff's too brittle. You can go around and hit it like that. That'll soften it up some so you can cut it a lot easier. It is super cold outside today, guys, so I bet this stuff right here is hard as heck right now. All right, I'm just gonna cut straight into it, kind of in the middle. All right, yeah, that's working. We got some pieces out there. Wouldn't hurt to get yourself a nice flathead. That way, once you cut it, you can kind of run it through there and chip it out like I'm doing. And yeah, that seems to be working really well. Boom, look at there. That's working great. All right, so this is what we're working on, guys. This is what you want to do here. See the edge of the glass? It's not the glass, it's the frame of this. This is what we're trying to expose. So you don't even have to pop off this top part right here. It just, if it comes off, cool. But all you got to do is we're trying to, you can see about where it is. Just run your knife. You can see, it's hard to tell. Yeah, there you can tell. This rubber seal has like a ridge on it right there. Run your knife along that ridge. And then really you're just trying to pop off this bottom piece, because once you get this lip exposed all the way around, you can just flop this thing right out. So I'm just going to keep on cutting on this thing and get it all the way knocked out. Oh, she's cutting through that smooth as eggs right there. I bet that piece pops out nice. Oh, got me right in the eye. All right, dudes, we are rolling right along. You can see we've almost got that whole top seam right there undone already. Pretty simple job, guys. I know if you're a little nervous about doing this, don't worry about it, man. You can do it. So this is only my second time ever doing this on a back glass. The first time, super easy. The back glass is way easier than the front, but I'm pretty confident you guys can knock this out, man. So I'm just going to keep on cutting at this son of a gun, try to get this edge right here knocked out and that edge right there, and then we might be able to drop it out without even doing the bottom. Not sure, but we'll give it a try. This is going pretty easy, guys. Besides having to move the camera around and stuff, as far as just cutting into this, I'm only probably about 3 minutes into it so far. Ooh, that stuff smells rough. All right, and our blade has made it this far. We've got about 1.5 of the window knocked out, so we're going to swap around to the other side. It's just now starting to chip up. Okay, we got this side knocked out. Let's hop over to the other side, get it done. Now, all right, guys, we've almost got this whole seal knocked out. You can see right there, we've got both sides and the top. I think at this point, if we just push it in, we won't even have to mess with that bottom. But if you guys are wondering where I get my glass from, right here. It's my buddy Daniel over here at the Glass Guys. And I'll post up their Facebook page right over here somewhere. So make sure you hit up them guys if you need some glass, man. You can get the front glass, back glass, get the seal if you just need the seal. They do installation, or you can do your own installation. They're right there in Murfreesboro. Just hit up Daniel, give him a little jangling on the telephone, tell him you need a piece of glass. And I think they do it for all kinds of different trucks, man. They ain't just the F100s. But yeah, just hit them up and they'll get you taken care of. All right, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a little try. See what happens if we push out. Oh yeah, see that fell out right there, guys? Let me try it around and see if I can't pull it off that bottom seal. Oh, smooth, baby. I like it. I like it. Look at that. New window. Look. Hey, hello. Okay, so we'll set this to the side and set it to the side. Boom, man. Now we got it all cleaned up, and there's so much room for activities in this truck now with all this window out of here. Look at this. We'll go ahead and get all this junk cleaned up around the edge. Just falls right out, no problem. And wow, man, there's about 13,000 ladybugs right here from 1968. These are 1968 ladybugs. I think those are all original. And oh, we got a spider in there too. We'll get the hell away from that guy. Okay, boom. Glass is out of there. See all those ladybugs? Dude, those are from 1968. We'll focus in on them. Heck yeah. Old school bugs, baby. All right, we're going to go ahead and get our mess cleaned up right here from all that black crap. We're going to take the shop vac and go around the edge and clean up all them ladybugs and that spider that I saw over there. And then I like to just take some brake cleaner and maybe a little something, go around this edge, clean it up real good, make sure she's nice and smooth. And then I will show you guys the next steps from there. All right, I'm gonna go through and hit it with a little bit of brake cleaner. You can use whatever the heck you want, man. Just clean up this edge real good. Make sure there's no dust or any burrs or anything like that that's gonna mess up your seal. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't use any sealant when I install these. I've done a little bit of research, and some people do use it, some people don't, but I'm almost positive that you should not. There was no sealant on this one, you know, and it's been like that since 1968. Pretty sure that's probably the original seal, but there was no sealant on it. It's rubber, and it's going to seal up just fine for us. Alrighty, guys. You're going to want to make sure you got yourself a couple good saw horses here. These right here are some dang good horses. Actually, you could probably call them some studs. Anyway, we'll get these suckers set up. Hey, man, why such the long face? Alrighty, we got these babies set up. I'm going to set up a drop cloth or something, or actually I might set up a piece of wood on this and then set a drop cloth on top of that. This piece of wood right here will work perfect. And then we'll just spread out this drop cloth right here. Man, that should work. That should work perfectly. All right, let's go get our glass. All right, guys, so we're gonna need our glass and our seal. I've got it set over here, kind of in a safe spot so nobody would crush it or set on it. And once I get all this crap out of my hands, I'll show you guys the part number to the seal. I guess is there part number to us? Yeah, part number to the seal. In case you guys ever need to just want to order the seal maybe offline or something like that, you have the part number. All right, set that down, handle with care it says. And then this is the seal that we have right here. Made in Thailand. I did not actually go to Thailand to get that. I got this from Daniel over at the Glass Guys. He might have went to Thailand, but I didn't. I just ran on over to Murfreesboro, got it from him. All right, that's the part numbers to that, man. And you're supposed to lay this out in the sun for a little bit, maybe kind of let it relax. I think is what some tips that I heard from other people. That's what I did with the front seal there and the other ones that I've done. So actually, it's freaking freezing outside today, so I don't think laying that out there is going to help. I've had it laying in front of the heater most of the day. It's pretty warm. I'm going to lay it out maybe and heat it up, just run around it a couple times with a heating gun, just kind of soften it up, I guess. So we'll set this over to the side for now, get this glass out of the box. I'm just going to set a couple shirts on this drop cloth to have it in between the glass. I'm afraid this material right here is a little rough. It might scratch up that glass. All right, that should do. All right, and I'm not sure if I mentioned, but we are going with the smooth glass on this. We're not going back with the sliding glass, which is good. I like the look of the smooth glass a lot better. That's what I did on Lincoln. It had the sliding glass when I first got it. When I changed it out, I went back with this smooth. All right, so that you guys will be able to tell which is inside and which is outside. I honestly don't know. I'm going to look around for a minute. There is there's like a label on it right here. See, it's got a little stamp or something. It's kind of blurry, but you see right there. So when the glass is in, I don't know if it should be, you know, readable from this way or from the outside. But let me get back to you on that. All right, so I'm going to check here on Lincoln's. Not sure if y'all can see it through that sticker, but I can. And we'll look inside, and it looks like the label should be readable from the outside. Not sure it's, yeah, see how it's backwards in here? Looks like your glass, like that little label, should be readable from the outside, you know, normal left to right reading. And I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure if that's the way that's supposed to go, man. I did Lincoln's like that a little over a year ago. I've been cruising with it like that since, so I think that's how it goes. So that means if you're looking at it like this, this would be the inside. This is the outside right here like that. Coming in, reading it like this. Yep, okie dokie. All right, for this job, you are gonna need some glass cleaner, the foamy action stuff right here, man. This is the best stuff. I head over to the Dollar General store, snatched this stuff up whenever we did the front windshield, and I've still got like over half a can of this left, so we'll use this to do that one. And like I said, the foaming action is what you want, man. It provides a way better lube, if you will, to get all that stuff worked on there. Don't use the spray stuff like Windex. This is the world's best. Says it right there, man. Says it right on the can. So that's what I would use. Oh, dang. Streak free, too. Man, I should probably spray this in my underwear. All right, so let's get on back to the job. All right, now I've had this thing laying over by the heater, and I hit it with the heat gun for a minute. And all that does is just makes it a little bit more flexible, so it's easier to work with. All right, now I showed you guys how we're going to be doing this. So mine is laid down with it facing like you're looking outside of the truck, looking, you know, if we're in the bed of the truck, looking into the cab. That's how I've got mine set up. If you want to set yours up just like mine. Now we've got this seal, and you're going to want to make sure you get it started just right. Now it looks like they've got like a little overlap thing on this seal. Now remember on my last truck it had that also. I like to take that and put that at the middle on the bottom. Kind of gives you a good lineup point, so you know this stamp is going to be close to the middle, so we'll put that close to the middle. And then what you want to do is we're going to take our foam, spraying foam here, and we're going to go around and spray the whole edge of this glass right here and get it nice and slippery. And then you're going to want to spray inside, not these seams right here, but if you look around this little flap like that, you're going to want to spray inside that all the way around. Now what I like to do is I like to take one of them straws from like your I can't get this open. There we go. Take one of your straws from like your brake cleaner can or something, one of those red straws, or like a WD-40, and hook it up with this, and then you can stick it inside there and spray it, and it'll shoot inside there all the way around, because it's really hard to get it inside that, man. And then you'll take your finger and go in there and just mash it all in really good, and then we're going to take this lip and slip it into there all the way around. Now, so that you know that you're doing this on the right side, just one of these seams is going to have to go inside the truck. You know what I'm saying? It looks like this. You're going to have a flap. See how you've got this rubber seal, and then this thing flaps over, and then there's like a little, it's hard to do this with one hand again, but there's a little, you know, valley inside there. You're going to want that facing to the inside of the truck. That needs to go to the inside. So the way that we have this right now is wrong. That would be going to the outside. So we need to flip this whole thing around like this, so that now when we slide that in, that little lip will be on the inside of the truck. And I'll go over that again with you too whenever we get a little bit closer. But you definitely want to make sure you set it up right the first time, because you don't want to tear that damn thing all the way back off. It's kind of hard actually to kind of get this thing on that glass all the way around. All right, let me see if I can get this thing straightened back up. This is going to be to our middle, and then we got the right flap going to the inside. So I think I've got mine set up perfectly. Okay, now let me go grab that little red hose like I was telling you guys about. Boom, like this, little red hose. You'll take it, get it inside there. It's kind of hard to get it started because that rubber is stiff and just really dry. It's hard to work with. There you go. If you can get your nozzle in there. Oh yeah, baby. She's shooting it all the way through there now. It's exactly what you want to do. Just go all the way around and get it really wet like that. And then you can take your finger and smash it in there if you want, but that really gets it really good. Oh, dang, man, I'm about to rip my damn fingernail off. Wouldn't be a bad idea to go clip your dang fingernails first. Making our way on around. Ooh, I can tell this one's going to be kind of tough to get on that glass. Maybe not. Maybe we'll get lucky. And it wouldn't hurt probably to get yourself a couple of these little plastic tools. These will help, man, getting inside that little seam right there. And just, it really helps throughout this job. All right, I think I've got it down in that seam good enough. We can go ahead and spray all around this window. Get it nice and slippery on the edge. Oh, damn. Don't knock the glass over. Dang, get on it, buddy. You must like to buy gas. Okay, so we'll try to go ahead and get started. Make sure you still got it set up right. We'll start with this little seam that's in the seal right under this this label in the glass. That way we're pretty centered with that. And then, oh man, I remember it's kind of aggravating to get this on. All right, I'm gonna need a little help, so I'm gonna go grab Ian real quick and I'll be right back. That darn little seal can be heck getting on, especially just started by yourself. So we'll get Ian to come in here. I just went and hollered at him. He should be here any second. Once you get this once you get it started, if you can get him to hold on or get someone to hold on, you can work your way all the way around. But it just keeps slipping off, man, by myself, and I can't get it. Over here. Or you can do it right there. I just need you to hold that on right there. See where this seam is? Yeah. See, there's a seam in it. It needs to stay lined up with this right here. Just get your hand under there. You want to kind of grab it and shove it on. This one's kind of being a bitch. This one's being harder than the front one was. I'll just focus more on that end down here. I kind of got this as I'm working it. You just focus on keeping that end not coming off. Okay, slide down this way. More. Come all the way down. Keep it. Yep. All right, the hardest part is trying to get this dang seal on here. All righty, we got that seal on there, and man, that thing was hell. That was hell. I hate putting those on. That's the hardest part of the whole dang job is getting that seal around that glass. That thing fights every damn inch. Even all the way down to the last inch, it was fighting us. Anyway, we got it in. Now the next part of the project is we got to get this rope wrapped around this lip. There's a little lip that's going to go to the inside of the truck. See it up in there? My camera keeps losing focus, but right there is a little valley. None of these seals, but flip this lip and up in there is where we're going to put our rope. All right, guys, I got this little tool right here. I got this off of Amazon. I don't remember. I think it was like 15 bucks. But it looks like this. Looks like a dang screwdriver. And you run this rope through it like this. And then you're going to flop this open. We're going to put that in there like that. Well, actually, you want to spray some of that lube inside that lip first. But then you're going to take this and you're going to set it inside. You're going to leave about 6 inches hanging out like that. And then you're going to drag this all the way around, and it's going to lay that rope inside that seal all the way around there. But first, let's go ahead and spray some lube in there. Now that we got that lubed up in there, we're going to set that inside just like that. Flop it up here. And then when I drag that around, it's setting that rope inside of it all the way through there. Oops, trying to come out a little bit here. All right, and we'll just slide that all the way around. And drop that rope in there. Oh, I think no, it's good. It's not really setting it all the way in there. And go back and push it. There we go. I'm going to make sure that that thing's set all the way in there. It's trying to come out. So I had to go back and shove it back in. Okay, now when you get back to the center right there, you're going to want to go past the one that you did. Go past it about 4 inches. And then come back and overlap it like that. That way when you come back, you'll be able to pass by each other and flap that lip over. So now I'm going to dry this up real good. We're going to tape these up right here so they'll be out of the way. And then we'll get to the next part. Alrighty, I got that taped up, and that is going to go to the inside of the truck. So we're going to pick that up, spin it around, take it over here to Ian. And we're going to set our bottom lip right here on this and try to get it centered up as best as you can. Looks like, you think this is a center mark, Ian? There's like a little notch in the metal. That could be possibly our center mark. So we'll kind of line up our little label with that. What do we got coming here? Sounded pretty good, man. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Bring the glass over, set it inside. Once we get it set down, Ian's going to kind of hold it, and I'm going to come to the inside, and you're going to start with one side of your rope, and you're just going to slowly pull it up, and it's going to flop that little rubber seal right over that edge right there. And we're just going to pull that rope all the way around, and then pull it that way. And when you get to the corners right there, you're going to want to like swoop it like this right here, and it's going to help wrap it around that corner. Same thing up top, kind of pull your rope that way. When you get to this side, pull it this way, kind of loop it that way. All right, so I'm going to set up the camera. Me and Ian's going to try to get that thing up in there. We're going to spray some of this foam stuff all around that lip. Okie dokie. Now, let's set that glass in there and see what happens. I'm a little nervous. How about you, Ian? Yeah? More nervous about pulling that damn rubber seal off there than anything. Take your side. Just kind of keep your hand underneath it, and it'll keep that seal set on it. Just try not to pull off the seal. Okay, we're going to go. We're going to try to get that label close to that little center thing. We can kind of set the window here and see. Does it need to go your way some? It looks like it does for me. Pick it up and scoot it your way just a little. It looks kind of perfect. Hold it. You hold your side real good. I'm gonna go back over here. Looks pretty perfect, man, I think. Keep her held in good. I'm gonna keep looking right here at the seals. Actually looks like it could probably go your way now. All right, me and Ian's kind of got it lined up in place, and it's been a little sketchy, so I'm just gonna try to get this thing in. I'll have to show you guys on camera here in a moment. I'm gonna get this untaped right here. And just push in on the bottom real good. Not the seal, on the glass, about right here. Remember, flat hand. Yep. It's coming over, but I don't like how it's looking. All right, guys, the object with the inside of this rope right here is just whenever you pull it, it's gonna flop that lip right over that lip right there. See how that pulled that over? It's not doing it all the way like it's supposed to, so we need to readjust it a little bit. But that's the deal. When you pull that, it's gonna flop that all the way over. I need to get this thing reset up and get that in there a little bit better. Yeah, it's not setting all the way down. Yeah, slap real good. Getting better. Slap this way a little. Okay. Still not covering all the way to that lip. Okay, so as I'm pulling that, you're gonna want your partner out there to be patting the glass with a good open flat palm. That's gonna help seat all this. I don't know if y'all can see because it's dark as heck, but right there, just pull this. See, I'm pulling that as he's going, and that's gonna seat that down in there. Okay, I see why it's not letting our glass set all the way down. This little rubber lip is tucked up in there. You need to get yourself a little tool like this right here and come to that edge right there and pop that out and take that seam and flop that lip out all the way down. That way your glass can set all the way down. You can tell on the inside that we're not down all the way. You can see that's not all the way down on that seal. So we're gonna do that real quick and then try to slap it and shove it down at the same time. All right, this is what I'm talking about inside, guys. When you get to the edge, pull it like this. While your buddy's patting it, pull around those edges like that. That'll help pull that around a lot easier. Alrighty, guys, we have got that thing slapped in there. Man, I wanted to record more, but my dang camera died right in the middle of doing this. And I wanted to show you guys so much more stuff. Like this lip up here was curled out, and it was like that top was not set in at all. So don't be afraid to go around and slap the heck out of that thing, man. Once we had the rope out and the window was all the way set in, we went around the top right here, and I just slapped the hell out of it all the way around for probably about 5 minutes. And you could physically see this setting in place up here. Where did my flashlight go? You could see it all setting in place up there as I slapped it and went all the way around. You can see she's seated in now like she's supposed to be. Very easy job, man. Very easy job. Besides putting the dang seal around that glass right there, setting it in, probably took us about an hour total to do this whole job. But look at there, man. She's looking nice. Shiny as heck. You can see Chucky's truck reflection in it right there. Heck yeah, man. Nice. Hopefully that helped you guys. If you guys are going to be in the process of changing out your back glass there, pretty easy process, man. Get you a knife and a torch and a rope and your old buckaroo like that, and man, jump in on it. You'll be able to knock that thing out. Well, alrighty, guys. That's going to wrap it up for this video. Me and Ian done went and slapped this back glass in this truck right here. Looking good. I love it. I like it much better than that sliding back glass. Did that come out right? My words, my speech is kind of effed up right now. Anyways, you get what I'm saying. We got that sucker slapped in there. She's looking smooth as eggs. Pretty easy process. I hope that helped you guys. If you guys are going to be putting in your glass, hopefully it helped you. If it did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If it didn't, hit the thumbs up button anyways. Well, all right, guys. Thanks for watching the video. We'll catch you in the next one.